Guys, Vivian here. I know it's been long since I last posted. I think 2 or 3 years ago, but I'm back and I'm better. I promise. I'm not going to be disappearing on you guys again. Never. I'm going to be consistent. I think I'll be posting twice or 3 times a week. I think. But by the grace of God, I'll be consistent. If you get what I mean. So if you're new to this channel, like, comment and subscribe. You can turn on the post notification button to get notified whenever I post. You get? So without further ado, let's get it. So from the title, you already know what this is. This is just a story time. You know what time it is. So guys, I'm going to give you all the tea, but I don't know. I don't think I remember the year, but I know I was 19. Yeah, I was 19. I don't remember the year. I think 2019, 2020. I don't know. I'm 22 now, so do the maths. Do the maths. So, okay, guys, I just finished my secondary school. I was a fresh graduate of high school, no university again. I was just so happy that I didn't break. I was done with school because that was a promise I made to myself that I was going to remain a virgin till after secondary school, because I don't want to lose it. I wanted to keep it in marriage, but nah. I promised myself I wasn't going to lose it until I'm done with secondary school, and that was what happened. Thank God. So I was done with secondary school and I registered for JAM. I was done with secondary school. It was a year after I was done with secondary school, but then I was still going for JAM lessons in January of that year, I think. And I was dating this guy. I'm not going to call his name. I'll just call him A because his name started with A. So I was dating this guy. He just came out. He was also a fresh graduate, I think, from secondary school, but he was way older than me. So we were dating, meeting in church and whatever. And he was a cute guy though. Shout out to A. He was a cute guy though, so we were dating and it was going smoothly. See, I registered for JAM lesson. If you're in Nigeria, you know what JAM is, and you know it's a must for you to go to JAM lessons. So I registered for JAM lesson and I never went to the JAM lesson. Although I do go for the JAM lesson, but not always, because I always go out with my friends. My friends are very strict. They are very strict. They don't let me go out. So that was the only time I leave the house. So I was trying to explore, if you get what I mean. I was trying to, meet out with friends, hang out, because I cannot be the novice forever now. I wanted to explore, you get. So me and my girls, we were going for different occasions. We go for swimming, we go out. That's just the thing we were doing. I just used the lesson to cover up. And I do, from that lesson, I always go see my boyfriend, because that's the only chance I get to go out. Like I said, my friends are very strict. So I do go to see my boo thing. Yeah. And did you know the funniest part is that his mom and my mom are friends? Like, I'll give you a story time about that, because it's a juicy story time. So, but this one here, so I was going to see him. His mom normally sees me, but she just feel like, oh, we are friends for lesson and the rest, but we are not. I normally go see him, we'll kiss and stuff and do other things. He wasn't my first kiss though, but I really like the guy, and I think he liked me then. So it was going all smooth up fine till one day I went to his house. then, and I was on my menses. I just went there and we started, kissing and the rest. And he wanted to, like, I told him, wait, I'm on my menses. He was like, oh, okay. That he's also a virgin. I don't know if he was telling the truth, but I think he was, because I think he was. So he told me that, are you sure you want to do this? I said yes, because mind you, at the back of my mind, I liked this guy so much. And I thought, growing up, they always say a man respects a girl he deflowered. You get that if he's the one that opened you, he will respect you for the rest of his life. He will value you. So that was the mentality I had because I wanted to keep this guy forever. Like I really, really liked him. I was already planning future with him. So I was like, I need to keep this guy. I need to keep this guy. I just want to keep him. It's not like I was really eager to be this virgin or anything, but I really wanted to do it because I wanted to keep him. So that day, I told him I was on my messages and all. We spoke about it a little, and I left. I didn't do it that day. I went home and I had to rethink. I was like, let me just do it. He's not going to leave me if I give it to him. Let me just do it. I really like him. Let's just do it. That was the thought on my head. Like I was gone. Love carried me the go where I know. I was gone. So I was like, okay. Then the next day I went out with my girls because I was still on my messages. Fast forward to 3 days later. Was it 3 days later? No, it wasn't 3 days later. This took a whole month because yes. No. It took like 3 weeks. Sorry, I don't know English because I know it took like 3 weeks later. Then I went to his house again. And God, tell me why this hot. Tell me why this thing hot. Because girl, it was on fire. It was on fire. So when I went there, we started our normal, kissing, caressing. Nobody was home. We were kissing, touching, and the rest. So he brought out his phone and he said, "Oh, me, I don't know how to do it. And you also a virgin. Let's just watch, whatever it's called, porn. So we can know what we are doing and take lessons from there." Okay, cool. Then we started watching the porn. I noticed he came hard, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, let's just do this. Took off my panties. And mind you, we were not doing this thing in his room. It was in his parlor, his family parlor. He's the Jesus. My brothers, Obina, Isuna, if people are watching this thing, it was years ago. You push, help me. I beg, no vex. So guys, I took off my panties and I hid on the bed, and he tried putting it. Tell me why this thing was so painful. Tell me why everywhere was on fire. We tried. It wasn't opening. So I gave him the idea. I was like, okay, why don't you lie down? Why me? I go on top. Which I did, and God, the speed this thing entered inside, poof! I shouted, and I shouted. He was so scared. He was like, "People, my neighbors are around." Calm down, me. For this thing, it was so painful. But I was when he was doing. It was painful. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't enjoy it. I was just like, let me just do this thing because this is going to keep my man. That was why I was doing it. But I did not enjoy it one bit. It was freaking painful. I just had to just endure it. And I think he came. He came. So I just put on he was sweating and I was sweating. But I was just like, I was shy. I just put on my pants. I didn't even wash up that day. I just put on my pants and I said, I'm going home. He said, let me see your passport. Don't worry, I went home. I didn't go home straight. I went to my friend's shop. Jennifer, I miss you. I went to Jennifer's shop, her mom's shop rather, and I said, so I told her, Jennifer, I've done it. She was like, how was it? I said, oh, no, it's painful. I didn't enjoy anything there. She was like, oh, are you serious? I start going home so that you rest. I went home. I was uncomfortable because that it was on fire. It was really paining me. But I had to enjoy. The next day, tell me why my menses came out. Like, I don't think that thing changed my whole body system because my menses came out again that same day. The next day, I woke up and my menses. I don't think it was my mess. It was the blood. The blood did not really come out when we were, doing it, but it came out later. Because when I go home and I wanted to shower, I took off my pants and there was blood. It was much. I thought it was my mess, but it wasn't, because after that day I didn't see that blood again. I didn't see it. Oh, guy, it was painful. It was. But next day or 3 days later, or 4 to 3 days later, I went and we did it again, and I think that was when I knew this thing is not really that bad. So it's not that bad. So I really enjoyed it the next day, but he didn't come because we were on it when his mom called and was like, hey, I'm on my way, prepare something, this, that, something like that. So I had to just, put on my pants and I ran out. On my way home, I met his mom, but she didn't know I was coming from her place, because she was just like, Dad, how are you? Then we greeted and I left home. And that was it, because we just did it twice. And tell me why 3 months after, I think this happened on I disbanded on May. I think May. Tell me why after my birthday, July 6th, we broke up. Tell me why we broke up. Because me, I had the mentality that I was going to be with this guy forever, and that was why I did what I did. Although I'm not regretting it, but people that told me that thing, I'm coming for you, because I was expecting that I would die with this guy. I was like, this is my guy, this is my husband, this is the father of my children, this is my everything. I just have to just do what I have to do. But tell me why we broke up few months later. Was it up to a month? Yes, few months later. It was sad though, but the experience was juicy because I deserved it. My ex would say, I'm not my recent ex, my first ever boyfriend would say that's my karma. Because tell me why I dated that boy for 4 years, I didn't let him touch me, but this guy I just dated for a few months, I hate for him. Tell me why. Tell me why. Like it wasn't funny at all. It wasn't funny. Like I felt like I was going to die when we broke up, because how can you tell me that this guy I gave my this thing, my thing to, my pride, my joy, my crown, I give it to this guy, only for him to break up with me later. He broke up with me, right? He didn't really break up with me too, but distance broke us up. But he paid me, break up, not break up. When I ain't break up, when I don't break up, and distance, not break up. It was painful. It was really painful. So guys, that's it for this video. I'm still paying you. Hey, wherever you are, you need to send me like 1 million or 500k. Let me use and touch my heart, because it wasn't the plan, bro. It wasn't. So if you guys want to see another video on my 4 years relationship that I talked about, because it was really touching. If you guys want to see that, you comment down below, because tea needs to be spilled, you know what I'm saying? So guys, make sure you like, comment, and baby subscribe, because you have to and turn on the post notification bell. I think it's somewhere there. So do it, and I'll see you guys in my next video.